background. Alright, so tonight we're going to be talking about The Mighty Crusaders #1. Now, right off the bat, I will say I've never read anything about The Mighty Crusaders or like any of the other books surrounding this series. This came in the mail yesterday, and I don't know anything about it. So this book really confused me, and I'm probably going to be confused until either the next couple of issues or until I start reading like some of the other books. So just know that I'm not really the biggest fan of this issue because of that, and I'll talk about that near the end. But let's just go over the plot real quick. So it starts off in DC, where the characters are fighting Dino Rex. And judging from him, I would say that he's probably a guy who was turned into this Dino Rex thing. That's what I can infer, at least from his ripped pants there. That's like the only thing I can really tell about him, because that's like the only thing about him is that he's a dinosaur. So they're fighting him, and they're doing well enough, but Comet does get his, I always forget the name of this damn thing, gets his windpipe crushed. But for the most part, they are holding their own against him. And after that, the web comes in and helps them out, and Comet knocks Dino Rex into the Lincoln Memorial, where Darkling finishes him off in a pretty cool way. We then get a page about the history of them, of the Crusaders and whatnot, and yeah, it's interesting, but it doesn't really tell me anything other than just like that they were formed. And for most of the rest of the issue, it's the Shield talking to Joe Higgins about the team, about how he keeps like adding on more members, and they talk about like why each member is there on the team, and it's a pretty cool scene. I like it. Like it's like more of what I kind of needed for this first issue. And after that, the Shield talks to the Web and gives him a proper greeting into the Mighty Crusaders. And after that, I mean, like, technically before that, there's this little kind of B-plot going on with an antagonist called Drew. And I'm not really sure what's going on with him, to be honest. Like, as you can see here, he definitely looks to be the antagonist. But he opens up this little pyramid thing and takes these archaeologists with him. And at the very end here, he talks about, like, if I can get to it, about bringing his power back into the world. And it was a power lost to mankind for over a millennium or something like that. And while I like this issue fine enough, this was definitely something made for people who are already fans of the series. And, oh, damn it. This thing's already starting to... Okay, but this is definitely a comic made for the fans already. This is like, I can't really say if it's going to like convince a newcomer to like continue wanting to like buy these comics. Because like, okay, well, if I just like went to my comic store randomly, like my nearest one, and I saw this, the Mighty Crusaders #1 on the shelf, and let's just say that, you know, like I opened it up to like the first page, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what, that looks cool. So I buy it, then I read it, and I'm left very confused by it because I don't know anything about this. I'm probably not going to want to stay invested. I'm probably not going to want to like buy the second issue when it comes out. I mean, maybe I will. I think if I'm already like a fan of this sort of thing, like superheroes teaming up to fight evil. But like some like random person like buys this, like not really knowing that this is like a continuation of like other series. I really can't see them like staying invested, and I think that is like my one problem with this comic. And I mean, like, it's fine though if you're already a fan, because you probably know who these characters are. Like, I'm not sure like how many of these are new characters. I'm assuming characters like Joe and the Web and Shield and Sterling there, I'm assuming they're already pre-established characters. But as for like Darkling, Comet, I think that one's Jaguar, like Jaguar and Firefly, I have no idea. I mean, for all I know, they're probably new characters, maybe. So, while I like this and I think the art is really good, I feel like this is definitely not like the best way to start off a new series, especially if like newcomers like me. I mean, I'm going to just like keep reading because I have this 12-issue subscription to it, which I didn't even buy. And I also already like this kind of like thing of like superheroes teaming up in an organization, being a part of an organization to fight evil. So I find that to be kind of interesting, and I think it's also written by Ian Flynn, so it's probably going to get really good later on, for all I know. Or it could not. It can go either way. But I hope you enjoyed this, and well, I would say pick this up if you're a fan, but I don't know if I could like recommend it to like somebody who's like new to it like me, though, to be honest. But if there are any people out there who are watching this that are fans of the Mighty Crusaders, if you could like give me suggestions for like stuff that I could read to like get me, to like help me like understand this book more. Because I saw like at the back here there was an ad for one of the books, like a graphic novel here for the Shield, and I don't know if that's like something that I should read or not for this to understand it. I mean, I'm assuming it might be, since the Shield is on the cover here as well and seems to be a main character on it. But if that is worth reading or any other ones, let me know so that I can like you know, buy them and read them, because well, I want to get more invested into this comic, and I'm hoping to. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time for whatever video I have planned next.